Welcome back, everyone. I'm Offbeat, and I am joined by our newest addition to the Master Division. This is Dauntless. They are here for our Echo Arena Finals. Guys, how are you feeling about Finals this week?
Woo! Yes, guys!
Yes, guys!
Yes, guys!
Awesome, awesome. For everyone who watched Challenger Cup knows, you guys just lately got into the Master League in an insane fashion. What was that tournament like for you?
Oh, crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it started off pretty rocky, but, you know, we kind of picked it up after the Typhon loss, you know, clean slate on the second day, and we had the target, and we decided to go straight for it. And it ended up going well. 3 in a row.
Yeah. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Dan Mac, or Mandak, or Macman, or what is going on? Who are you? What's going on? Cut through the BS.
So, for Challengers Cup, obviously, a few people might know, unfortunately, the Facebook account on this one got hacked, and I was completely logged out. And so, asked VRML, they were like, use a different account, but just make sure you change your name. So Mandak was born, and that is now my Challenger Cup persona, you know, like changing my alter ego. And now I've been on Oculus support with Zinedine, the legend. Big up Zinedine, and he's got me my account back. And so we're back. Big shout out to Zinedine, by the way.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Guys, have you been doing any sort of special prep, or like now that you've made it through the Challenger Cup, is there any specific things you're practicing or teams you're looking at to prepare for finals?
I mean,
I actually think men is our biggest rival, or closest, because normally we scrim men and we're quite close with them. Sorry, I'm up to date, but I feel like
so it's We're working on. We're gonna get our stacks faster. We're gonna get everything amazing. QB's amazing. We're gonna get everything perfect. Let's go.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. And lastly, guys, why should we be cheering for Dauntless? Why should Dauntless be the one that everyone is jumping in the chat supporting this week?
Because we're from Bradford, bro.
Underdogs. We're from Bradford, and we love Mr. Chef Dave.
Mr. Bradford. Chef Dave. Yes, guys. And we got Sussex. Did you? Oh, we got Sussex. The biggest clutch player on the planet. That's why you should support.
Come on.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Offbeat. This has been Dauntless. Enjoy the finals, everyone.
Yes, guys.
Yes, guys.
Yes, guys. and welcome back. I am Blank, and with me today I have Team. Are you guys excited for finals?
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
so.
Among Us!
Yeah. We're gonna win. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No.
GG.
I mean, you may win, but who do you think your toughest opponent will be?
I'd say Phantoms.
Phantoms.
We'll beat him again
Yeah,
though.
Phantoms.
Okay.
We will
Yeah,
beat them
but-
again.
That beaver
This is
guy.
true.
Among Us.
That beaver
No,
guy, he's
definitely
strong.
Phantoms.
Alright.
Yeah.
And what does team stand for? What does team the name itself mean? What's it stand
What is it?
for?
It stands for the Epic Among Us Men.
Of course.
Since day one.
Yep.
Yeah, since day
yeah,
one.
we
Yep.
definitely didn't decide that just now.
Yeah, no.
So what are you guys doing VRML for?
For comedic
Shouldn't have, to be honest.
Comedic effect.
Yeah, comedic
We're pretty
effect.
funny.
We all enjoy doing
I
it.
was bored.
What
Everyone
a
was
plan.
bored.
Well, that's it. I'm Blank, and this is Team, and we will see you later.
Hello, this is T-Tal Gaming with Team Blast. We have some very exciting matches coming up. Tell us how you guys feel about the upcoming finals.
Yeah, we're pretty confident. I mean, considering all the work we put in, it's kind of being wasted now because I guess we got to play with two subs. Nearly broke his hand. I think he drove into a deer or something. I don't know.
I did.
Drove into a deer.
But,
A deer across the road.
I mean, apart from that, yeah, we're pretty confident going into it. Although, I mean, a bit of lack of chemistry with, we lad, we haven't played with him much. But apart from that, I think as long as we got me, Dark, and Boop for the final game, then
Yes.
I think we're pretty confident.
Pretty confident.
Yeah.
Nice. Tell us a bit more how you guys have been prepping for the season. What have you guys been doing?
Scrims, just tons of
Scrimming
scrims
week in, week
every
out.
day. Yeah, basically.
course.
Just scrimming vertigo a lot, scrimming gravity. Just trying to just improve on like every little problem we got in the team, I guess. And it's just, like I said, it's kind of not paid off, I guess, because we gotta play with this guy now. I
You
mean,
guys are here.
I've been scrimming tons,
Hey,
trust
wait,
me.
Show me times. All right. So you guys mentioned this when we were chatting before. Like, who are you guys most scared of for the upcoming finals?
not scared of anyone. If I had to be scared of one person in this game, it'd probably be Dark, and that's about it.
Yeah, man.
But
He's a very loud individual.
I've got this guy in my nightmares, so I'm gonna have to say it's her. It's gonna
exactly,
be
but like
Beaver.
each other's enemies. But
Yeah.
That's right.
They hate each other. To be fair.
Yeah, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, right? So, final things here. Tell us a bit about Blast's journey this season, when you guys started, and now you guys in finals.
I mean, it all started with me and Boop. We just sort of played some mixes together, and then we decided we should just try and make a team. And we didn't expect to get as far as we did, I guess, but ended up taking 3-0 on Vertigo and beating Gravity. So I mean, we did a lot better than expected. So we're really proud of how far we've gotten. But yeah, it all started with me and Boop just wanted to make or try something
There was
out.
a lot
I
of
guess.
Discord pings for mix as well with
Yeah,
Beaver and Boop
true.
just constantly screwing
Exactly,
together.
yeah.
So you could sort of tell that something was happening, but
It was sort of
yeah.
like Boop picked Nilliwick, and then I decided to pick Dark, and we just sort of just played. We had really good chemistry, and we just went from there. Yeah.
Awesome. Really looking forward to your upcoming matches in the finals. See you guys there.
Bye.
Welcome. This is T-Tal Gaming with Team Men with all caps. How do you guys feel about for the upcoming finals?
We are feeling good. We just had a really good game against Blast in the last week of the season, and we're feeling pretty confident. Had a little bit of a setback, but that's all right. We're still feeling pretty good about it.
Easy win,
basically.
Yeah.
Easy win. Awesome. Like, tell us a bit more about how you were sharing with me before about your secrets about prepping for this finals. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, Dominic, why don't you?
Yeah, we just ate raw eggs.
Just raw eggs, a strict diet,
Yeah.
right? With the shell,
Yeah.
correct?
In a
Strict
cup, and then
swallow them.
down
Yeah.
it.
No, you just without just swallow the egg.
Just swallow the whole egg.
But you
Okay.
I think Steph did it wrong. I think we should.
Nah.
I didn't keep the shell on. I didn't keep the shell on. I
You
should have
see,
kept.
okay. Yeah, so for anybody that wants to play finals in the next EU finals for next season, remember a strict diet of eggs with the shell on. Now, in terms of next, can you tell us a bit more about a team that you're excited to play against during this finals? Is there any teams?
Biscuiters. but they didn't make it. So,
favorite team. I mean, if we can play against Scuffed, I think that'd be pretty fun because we played them in the first week of Masters, but we think we've developed from there. But,
For sure.
Yeah.
And also double mercy ground.
Yeah, and
Yes.
get revenge.
Okay. Again, it sounds like you guys are ready to go. And then I have just one more question. Tell us a bit more about your Echo journey. Like, I know you guys started. I know you have Ant could tell us a little bit more. Tell us about your journey, about how you guys got to finals for this season.
Alright, I'll start. So like these guys, they've been playing for like years and probably like way more experience than me. But like I only have like the game for like a year and a half, so I feel like I've gotten really good at the game very fast. I mean, that's
How does a
just
pub
me, though.
merchant? How does a pub merchant?
Yeah, play pubs get picked up by Hyperion and win season 3, practically.
Nice.
And then
That's very
drop
good.
out season 4.
We're live, we're back, we're here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. I am Offbeat, and I am here in the studio with Wonder T-Man, who is on the cams and making his casting debut, I believe it is. Naticus! Naticus, welcome. For those of you who know, Naticus is no stranger to the VRML community, but is jumping on the casting front. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, Offbeat. Thank you so much. It is just wonderful to be here. We've got an exciting matchup here coming up. We've got number 3 on the EU standing, Spitfire, versus number 7, Quackheads. Both at the diamond, it's looking like, from the standings. And we're expecting a super fun match here.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, like you mentioned, we got number 3 and number 7 teams here. So for all the games that we were streaming and looking to stream today, it's gonna be one of the most high profile, one of the most high level games. So I'm really excited to see what we've got here. Coming into this one right now, Spitfire has just been kind of tearing it up right now. They've got an 8-1 record so far this season. Their only real loss coming against well-renowned Koi, who was able to take them down. And then on the other side, Quackheads, a little more modest, 7-4, still a positive run. But yeah, not quite as on fire as we've been seeing from Spitfire. So it should be a good game. This should be a game here today. These two teams have not met each other yet. This will be a first time for this season. And yeah, at this point, we're just waiting for the ready up, and then we'll be good to go and bring you some high-level EU Echo Arena action.
Super excited, Offbeat.
For sure. Well, just in case... Oh, never mind. I was about to segue into some very, very tasteful sponsor segments. But I guess we can't, because I guess you guys would probably rather hear about this game as we ready up and we're into the arena. So, quick recap. We got Quackheads on the right in blue, Spitfire on the left in orange. They're out of the tunnels, and it will be Spitfire getting to the disc first. That's going to be Andu sending it down, and in comes that backstack. They've got the disc. The net is open. There's the bounce shot.
Excellent shot. That was a magnificent shot.
We're not waiting here. Gianluca comes in quickly on the board, 2-0 Spitfire.
Excellent. Yes, that was an excellent shot by Gianluca. We're just going to have to see how this next, what they come out with the rollout.
Yeah, absolutely. Time to see if we can get a quick counter here, if they can do something just to make sure it doesn't start rolling in the wrong direction, you know? It's Middleman with the disc, baits out that stack, gets it past to a teammate, but not quickly enough. Andu with the steal, gonna clear this one in. Misty not able to collect it immediately. That will be picked up by Starkey. Starkey with some space, that's an open goal. Looking for that bounce, gonna find the open goal. Starkey as they pile it on, Spitfire up 5-0.
There was another one. Good bounce shot off the backboard there. Let's see if we can see a little bit more, maybe a shorter rollout on this next rollout. We're going to see the Quackheads coming out right now. They've got a pass off to the right into the tunnel. Clean relay. up to the popcorn, move it in slowly, buying some time here. It's looking excellent. Good little lateral reset, moving it forward.
Ooh.
If they can, couldn't complete on that one, turnover.
Yeah, it will be turned over, but another counter turnover, well hidden by middleman to kind of buy some time there, looking for a cross that's behind the goal. That's nearly there. Oh, that was a good chance, and they're not able to capitalize, and it might get punished here. Spitfire gets a long clear, and that's going to bounce up high near the middle, but it will be picked up by the boss, who gets back, resets it to the goal, but you can't reset to the goalie if there's someone waiting in the wings to steal that back. Starkey coming out of nowhere, gets the steal, gets 2 more points. 7-0, we're not even 2 minutes in.
Gotta watch out on those breakaways.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Coming out of the tunnel here, it is going to be middleman with the disc. They haven't had a rollout fully work here. They've gotten over the middle and gotten themselves set up on the last one, but weren't able to capitalize those into points. Let's see if they can manage it this time. Snowy Blue with some time, kind of surprised at how much time they have. Keeps looking over the shoulder, waiting for someone to come running in and ruining their day. The bounce shot coming here. There we are. Dage is going to put them on the board. Good job misdirecting the goalie, and is going to finally break that goose egg, bringing this to a 7-2 score.
That's all you need to do is break that ice. All right, let's see what Spitfire has in response. And launching from the tubes, coming out with a, looks like a split. Actually a relay, pushing it in, looks like a 2-on-1. Had to slowly dump it off, it recovered by Quackheads.
Yeah, Snowy Blue with a good move to kind of push off the defender and use that boost to be first to the disc. Was a very good job, but they weren't able to complete that clear, and so it is going to get sent over. Starkey underneath, looking, not going to find it. Middleman with a great save. Keeps this a 5-0 lead, but they're not out of hot water yet. Ando's going to put it in behind the goal, and there is Starkey wide open, ready to accept the gift. 7-point lead restored, and now a 9-2 lead for Spitfire.
Yeah, Spitfire is definitely on fire right now.
Spitting flames.
Let's spin some flames. All right, we've got a launch. Moving up. Pass to Snowy Blue. Pass to the boss. Moving up. Buying some time. Low in the trap area. Getting pressed from behind. Nice cross. Crossing it in. Reset. That was a good reset. Maybe a slight... Gio caught that pass, so it was slightly off, but looks like we've got the distance up for grabs. Recovered by Quackheads. Let's see if they can move it up a little bit here. We've got middleman in mid, kind of buying time, seeing what everybody's doing. Got a couple at nest, crossing it in, see if the time is right. Boss with a nice cut. Excellent cut there.
Yeah, middleman doing a good job of getting himself into open space to make that cut pass easy, right? It's you know, it's nice you can say, oh wow, that was a great pass when you did really need to thread it in there. But hey, if you as a teammate can get yourself to open space and make the pass just that much easier for your teammate, by all means, you will have made a friend for life with your teammate if you make it that easy on them. As it is, good rollout coming in here, fairly quick. Oh, but it is going to fall apart there with one missed pass, and middleman there to pick this one up and see if they can make them pay for it. They are going to pick up that disc. The net is open, but the defensive stack is coming back. It'll be slapped down by Dage to a teammate. That's Snowy Blue underneath, making a nice move on the boost. Got a cut coming in. The boss gonna put this one in and cut this lead down to 3 points. Finally, back-to-back points for the Quackheads to see if they can trim this lead a little bit. It is now just a one-score game as we hit the midway mark of this opening round.
Yeah, and I'd like to point out from Quackheads, all of these scores have been off assists.
Yeah, some good team play there for sure.
Working the field here, working across, moving up the disc. We've got a pass to Misty, slight off. See if Misty recovered by Quackheads, but Quackheads looks like they have a player drop. They're gonna have to play this next volley one down. Let's see if they can. The power play is going to be on for Spitfire. Let's see if the Quackheads can hold up here. Quackheads has recovered. The boss moving it up. Buying some time. Playing slow. Moving it up. Working time. They're looking real nice when they can buy some time. Juke's around there. Really throwing the Spitfire off there.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely doing everything they can to try and stall and wait for that teammate to get back in.
Real smart move. Real smart move. Breakaway though. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be tight. They got to make it back. Shot was off. We've got a recovery by Spitfire though. Nice reset to Ando. Low pass. Dinger.
Oh.
Dinger.
I mean, you don't expect much from a goalie there, and in that one-on-one situation, you're lucky if you're able to get anything out of that, but they got very fortunate with that ding coming in as they tried to get a little too cute with it, and as a result, they don't get those points. Still, we're waiting here. We've had this 3-goal difference. Oh, throwing that backhand! A no-look shot, nearly connecting, but that will ding, and while still waiting to get a player back in, Quackheads really kind of holding their own here, but it can't last forever. Andu finally there to punish that missing player. Spitfire now doubling Quackheads, and there comes that timeout. There's not a lot of time left here, though. They are down 6, and that might be a little too much to overcome for them.
Just a little bit, but that is only 3 3-pointers, so it is doable if you can get a little heat on the other team. But right now, it looks like they have taken the time out to get the other player in, so hopefully they can. Yeah, definitely been seeing the Quackheads being able to buy that time, which has definitely been essential for just keeping that score difference down, because the Spitfire has been killer with those stacks and just getting them on those breakaways.
Yeah, absolutely has. And this drop couldn't really come at a worse time, because it had been going pretty well. For the first time this game, we had seen back-to-back points being scored by the Quackheads. They'd finally started to chain some together. They were getting some momentum. And then suddenly they find themselves, oh, we have to slow it down now and kind of, drop all the momentum that we had. And it just gave Spitfire the opportunity to recover, collect themselves, and then eventually get some points the other way here. They do have their player back.
Yep, it looks like Snoo's back. Timer's back on. Countdown, launching. Coming up.
Yep. All right, coming out of the tunnel, it is going to be Middleman with the disc, looking to send it right, but that isn't going to connect, and let's see if we might see a punish here. No, excellent defensive work. I believe that was Dage. Get a couple stuns, preventing that stack from turning this into quick points the other way. Not out of the woods yet, though. Misty across to Andu. Andu with some room. Got a couple of teammates all around the bubble, and that will eventually get in. Middleman gets a piece of it, but it's not enough, and that is going to go up to 14-6 now.
Can't stop that dunk meta. Way to get it in.
Yep, absolutely. And, if it wasn't a dunk, it was going to come by some other means. Spitfire did a great job of very, very quickly getting their entire team in that bubble. It was like a 4-on-1, 4-on-2. Pretty much anyone could have put it in at that point. Dajin now with the disc, has the boss underneath, is going to look to reset that back, but they're covering that reset as they have a couple times here. Misty applying that pressure and almost forces a turnover. Finally able to get that one reset back to Snowy Blue. Snowy Blue to the boss. The boss makes a decent move, has that cut, target that Snowy Blue, moving in, taking the shot, not able to finish. Good defensive play to get the stun. Starkey will scoop this one up and clear it away for Spitfire.
And it is cleared to the other side. It's a breakaway. We'll see who collects this. It's going to be Starkey has collected the disc. We're moving up slowly past to Ando. Oh, but a quick fight over near the post. We're moving up, seeing how we're doing. It's a clear through the left tunnel. Picked up by Spitfire. Oop, another fight at the bow tie. Oh, just a train wreck look right there. Moving up, clean breakaway. Will be a clean shot. Still had attempts. And a smash by Ando. The assist by Starkey.
Extending that lead to 10 points now. That was kind of fun. They went to take that 3 initially, and then Nest very, very rudely got in the way, prevented that one. But, I mean, when you've got 4 players all stampeding in after the disc, one of them is eventually going to collect that rebound. It did go right to a teammate who was able to dunk that one in for 2 points. And with only 35 seconds left on the clock now, I think we can safely say that Spitfire will be coming out of this round with the advantage, and will set themselves up for only needing to win one of the next 2. Are we going to see any more points? A long attempt coming in from Spitfire, not going to fall, but they've still maintained possession of the disc. They've got a couple open targets below the goal. Going to hit Starkey. Starkey is the chosen one, and thanks to Misty's selection, we'll put that in for 2 more points, and that'll bring us to a final. 18-6 is your final for round 1.
And just going to point out Misty with the nice Dusty and the assist there to finish that round off.
Yep, absolutely. So, after 1 round, what do we have to see? Well, points have been split up among Quackheads, no one really leading the way on that front. But the Starkey Andu stack really has been putting in work here. For those of you who were with us back earlier in the stream, it's been kind of a similar story. It's been one aggressive stack that's been kind of paving the way here, right? They've been doing a good job of forcing turnovers. The passes back and forth between the two of them have been excellent, and it's what's resulted in them amassing as many points as they have. Quackheads just have not been able to react to that as well.
Yeah, I agree. They definitely have had those aggressive stacks, but I'm looking at this the scoreboard right now, and Spitfire has 11s across the board for stuns. So it is a balanced aggression that we're seeing right now.
It's always nice when your teammates are just as angry at the world as you are, right?
Yes. And over on the Quackhead side, Dodge is looking with 17 stuns, looking to at least slow that stack down a little bit.
Yeah, and that is the thing, right? It does need to become a bit of a more full team effort, I expect, because Dodge is usually, fairly back on defense, I feel. But breaking up the stacks is going to be really important here, since that's how Spitfire is kind of getting, a lot of this together. You do need to put some priority on breaking those stacks, if at all possible, to kind of take away what's been leading the way for them, what's been the reason that Spitfire has been so dominant. The boss and Dage are going to try and get a dribble together. They weren't able to connect on it, and a bit of a desperation shot, not going to fall. Lots of goalies in the way. Misty's the one who ends up grabbing it, is going to clear it in. The stack back on defense isn't accurate enough. But fortunately, Snowy Blue able to make a good defensive play on the Sun, get this one cleared out of harm's way as the boss, now with it, approaching the tunnel.
We've got a reset to the center. We'll see if Boss can move it up here. Nice pass to under boot. See if we can complete here. I needed one more pass right there. Recovery by Spitfire. Good clear. We got that stacked on it, but it looked like a Geo bounce. And we have a Quackheads recovering, moving up slowly. We've got a nice pass to middle. Open goal with the goalie stun right there. Looks like we've got some fire coming from the Quackheads, trying to earn that round 3.
Yeah, Quackheads coming in, opening first lead that we've seen from them here today. Took a minute into the second round, but here we are. Some good disc movement from them. They do well with those slow passes. Just kind of making sure they're in the right spot. And so as long as they can set up a scenario for themselves to be able to do that, to not have to deal with too much back pressure, they should be fine. But that being said, these quick passes coming in now. A nice move from Misty. Misty is gonna dunk. Well, not dunk. Is gonna slam that one into the net. Quick answer here from Spitfire as they bring this one back to a draw.
Yeah, I love the placement of that shot. Real low, right under the goalie. And just these passes from these diamond teams is just looking amazing right now. Just the crisscrossing, so accurate, real fast, zippy. We have middleman moving out to middle, holding out. He's at bow tie. We've got a pass up to the middle islands. Going low, nice crossover to low with a reset coming in here. The front stack from Spitfire pressing. See if we can break open a little bit here. No, that stack was right on them. And they have recovered the disc with a good clear to blue.
Yeah, Quackheads, they were looking to see if they could stun that defensive stack, but weren't able to connect. The stack got together a little too quickly. A good cross coming in here from Andu to find Misty, getting that one off right before getting stunned. Spitfire with a good quick counterattack, turning that clear into an aggression, into points, and re-grabbing that lead here. So while it looked for a moment like Quackheads might be starting something, Spitfire doing a very good job of just immediately saying, no thank you, and shutting that right down. Quackheads coming in, a couple good quick passes, nearly able to put that one in, not quite able to get the angle on the bounce, but Snowy Blue still has the disc, is going to look to reset this one back as Quackheads look to equalize.
That was almost a perfect relay. Quick zoom. But now we've got that thing we've been seeing all day long with that Quackhead slow down. And just to break up a thing. And will it work? It worked right here. Shot by middleman with a nice assist by Dodge. Those slowdowns really working for him.
Yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. It's once they get in there and they feel comfortable set up in the zone, they've usually been fine. It's just a problem when they're working their way back and trying to get themselves that setup. But as soon as they're in and around the bubble, they have been executing excellently. So it's just a matter of seeing if they can get there and seeing if they can keep that stack aggression off of them while they're trying to set up. Starkey is going to pick up this turnover here. Look for a long bounce. That one's going to go wide and be slapped away by Dage. Up into the corner above shoulder. Some good moves by the boss to kind of recover that one, take it back. And they're going to look to clear it here down that right tunnel. They've got it. They've got the stacks. They're going to take that shot. Is that it? That is the boss. Moving quick, getting rid of it, getting to it just ahead of that Spitfire stack and taking the lead back. Do not count out the Quackheads yet.
22 meters. What a shot. Yes. Let's see Spitfire bring it back. They clean these stacks up a little bit, get a little bit more heat on, because it definitely seems like Quackheads has warmed up and are on fire now.
Yep, absolutely is. The one pass isn't going to connect. Starkey's going to pick this up and set it away over across to Andu on the sideline. Andu looking back to Starkey. Starkey making a good move. There was coverage there on the defense, but not close enough. Starkey doing a great job recognizing that pressure, making the move, and putting it into the net. And we got ourselves a 1-point game now as we approach the midway mark of this second round.
All right, let's see what they come out with now. We've been seeing a lot of quick relays and see if they switch it up with any dribbles or anything. Nope, just the standard relay it looks like again. And Boss is moving up. Cross into the middle, low. That tack stack by Spitfire again. Got him, the breakaway again. Nobody at goal. Dunk meta. Right there with Misty for the score.
Yeah, back-to-back points, and once again, Quackheads grab a lead, and Spitfire answers back quickly to take it back for themselves. Those were a couple of very, very quick goals, and Quackheads need to stop the bleeding now. They got to get something of their own going together. The rollouts have been, it's been interesting. That one's not going to work, though. Misty's going to get the steal, is going to send it in. It's a 4-on-1. Who's going to get it? They almost took too many passes there, because here comes the defense storming back. They're not able to get the clear, though, and critically, they're going to get punished for that. It was so close. They almost had made the defensive stand, but then messing up the clear, not quite able to get the angle they wanted, and pouncing on it, and putting it in quickly was Spitfire, and they have gained a 3-point lead now.
Rolling out. Quick pass to the left tunnel to Snowy Blue. Pass over to the trap. Spitfire has recovered. Ando is clearing it out to the trap, recovered by Quackheads. We're moving up, resetting to Snowy Blue, trying to advance a disc, see if that breakaway can happen, and it's a long shot, 13 meters, the boss.
Yeah, excellent, and exactly what they needed, because here we are, we're tied up at 10s. A very, very good turnaround round here from Quackheads after dropping significantly to Spitfire in that first round, but hey, good on them. They've come back here, they've tied it up, they found some things that are working, and they're using those. They've adjusted their style of play, they're going for different things that they weren't in the first round. Playing to kind of what Spitfire's allowing them. That long 3 attempt is not going to connect. It goes just wide, but they're not in the zone yet. A good ender, rather a good shield coming in, and they're not going to be able to connect with it, though. Snowy Blue is going to pick this one up, clear it out. Good chance for a counterattack from Quackheads.
We've got a breakaway. That stack, though, by Spitfire is always on those breakaways and those clears. We'll see if we can get a pass there. Immediate pressure. And we've got the boss moving it up, and kind of a reset there. Keep on crisscrossing, reset back to station, moving it up to pack. See if we can get a cross in. They're attacking in the bubble. Nice duck, and a dunk right there with the boss again. Boss has been putting up some points. Yeah, I'm looking at the scoreboard now. Boss with 10 and Starkey with 11. So they've got a battle coming out between them, Starkey and the boss.
Absolutely. Another good answer from Quackheads to retake that lead. And honestly, as soon as they got set up in that offensive zone, right, there was a moment where they were looking to stabilize. Then they got that reset back. They weren't under a ton of pressure. And you kind of just knew that was probably going to turn into something because it had so many times already. Misty coming in, makes a good move on the first defender, puts it over the head of the second defender. Quackheads just can't hold a lead. They're getting those leads and they're keeping fighting, but they can't hold it. Spitfire coming back quick as they always have. And they've tied this one back up. Under 2 minutes left on the clock as the Quackheads try to not get knocked out in 2.
Oh, we missed a disc right here. An easy floater in 8 meters a second. That was not good with his back and forth. We'll see if that will be the decider, but still plenty of time with such a close match going on right now.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts because it's a 3-pointer too, which means that you got to completely adjust how you're coming in here as an offense. If you're Quackheads on this rollout, obviously get the disc first, slowing down, making sure you get it. And there's that stack. That stack that's been applying so much pressure. That's Andu and Misty together here, applying some pressure, forcing these quick passes. But the passes are up to the task. Quackheads able to hold it. Only one down there, so they're going to have to reset it back as they like to look to do. But Snowy Blue here with some space has a teammate coming across. They're moving in quick. They might try for a 2 here because they do have time. They're going to get the 2. And we're within 1 point now. 42 seconds left on the clock. Still plenty of time. Next goal will win it.
It is right down to the wire, and yeah, because of this points difference, we are going to see either an end or a round 3 coming up here. Let's see what we got. We've got standard launch, clear to tunnel, received by Starkey. Oh, can they? The shot's coming in. Oh, what a! They have earned this round 3.
Whoa! Okay. Let's take that apart for a second because all you really need to do if you're Spitfire is have just a decent rollout. You have something nice and safe. You keep control of the disc. That was the absolute worst case scenario. The first pass was just so off, it bounced back, gave such an opportunity, and they left their goal completely unguarded and open to that 3. And wow, did the Quackheads punish. Excellent work from Quackheads, capitalizing on the mistake. Spitfire absolutely should have had that one in the bag, but weren't able to control it, losing it at such a critical moment. But hey, we're not complaining because we get ourselves a round 3.
And we love those round 3s. But Offbeat, I have to say, though, that I think that they had about 1 minute left, the Quackheads, and when they decided to I don't know who the QB was, when they just decided to stop at Ness and stare down that attack stack, that was a statement right there.
Absolutely. I mean, that stack had been applying so much pressure over the game. It was like, all right, mind games, where are you going? They were both kind of mentally sparring back and forth. They're like, am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? What are we doing here? But yeah, it is a thing that a lot of teams, especially players, if you're new with the game, there's always the mentality of, there's only a minute left. We have to rush it really quick. And the stack from Spitfire was hoping they would do just that. But a minute is actually a good amount of time. You can absolutely chain together a couple points in this game. It's why we love the game. It allows for some pretty remarkable comebacks in short amounts of time.
We got ourselves a launch right here. Neutral joust. Both teams coming out. And it is Quackheads with the disc first. They've got a stack pushing up forward long. They are set up, got a cross in, open goal, see, oh, they're buying time, backing it out. We have middleman just waiting for the opening. Flight pass there, still need another set, maybe one more pass. It was right there, Snowy Blue, 3 meters out.
Wow, Quackheads grabbing a lead again as they do. Time to see if they can hold it for a little bit now. As soon as they get set up in that, zone, it does seem to be inevitable, right? Once they're allowed to play their game, they play their game very, very well on the offensive side. Quick relay coming in through here. Andu with the disc loses it. Oh, it might have been costly if not for a good recovery, slapping it back. Not a ton of pressure there. So Misty is able to recover this. Nice little move to dodge that stack. And oh, a good play. Snowy Blue reading that pass, getting the stun, getting the clear, and a good chance for Quackheads to see if they can get a 2-score lead.
What a steal right there by Spitfire. They're turning. Let's see if they can get a breakaway. They're going to clear it. Long shot. Just a dinger, though. That was a close one. Maybe a little risky, but you just got to go for it on those ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Starkey is going to send this one down. Hope to get a teammate down there, but Misty definitely outnumbered there. Oh, but a terrible pass. Oh, and that is going to get punished. Andu with the 3, the steal. That was a gift. Andu had no business being anywhere near that, but when it arrives in your hands, you don't complain, you just take the shot. And it took a little longer than we've seen before, but once again, Spitfire answering back to the Quackheads goals and grabbing this lead now 3-2.
Moving up into tunnel. We've got a relay here. The boss is moving it up, buying time, moving it low. We've seen a lot of low play floor here, working on the floor here. Oh, and that backstack from Spitfire wasn't able to get back in time, and the quick shot by Dodge. Quick score, 14 seconds. It's going to be a battle, I feel like, this match again.
Yeah, if last round was any indication, I feel early signs here that we're kind of in for the same thing. Time to see now, will Spitfire get their counterattack? There's one thing that we haven't seen yet this game, and that is Quackheads be able to kind of establish a 2-score lead here. But with that turnover, there is a chance here. They're first two with the stack. The boss looking for that 3. No! Andu gets back and takes that one away. But Dodge following up is going to have the disc. Has some teammates. Looks for the bounce. Ding, ding! In! 6-3 lead. Biggest lead of the game for the Quackheads.
There was your point lead that you were talking about. So, yes, what a recovery by Quackheads. Looking for that reverse sweep. They're going to have to keep this play tight, though, to stick it up. We've got a launch by Quackheads. They're playing it slow, moving up slowly. Lots of short passes here, trying to beat that front stack. We've got a pass up high. It is recovered by Quackheads with a cleared down low to trench.
Yeah, cleared down through, and a fortunate bounce off of the shield, and a good steal from Boss. Boss with the shield, Boss with the points. Oh my goodness, we have got some Quackheads in the building, because look at this 8-3 lead. That is a 5-score lead. They have been getting better and better as this game has gone on. Suddenly Spitfire looking over their shoulders going, wait, where are they? We thought they were right behind us. Oh, the Quackheads have leapfrogged in front. Spitfire's got to get something together quick here if they want to be able to turn this back in their favor.
And it is actually stolen. We've got some fighting going on. See who recovers here. Spitfire's recovered. Shot is open. Scuffed shot. Recovered by Quackheads, moving it low. See if Quackheads have a stack. They are moving up to tunnel. See if they can push it forward. Oh, recovered by Spitfire. See if anybody can pick up this disc. It's kind of floating around up high. Moving around. Recovered by Quackheads. Clear. Moving up. They're advancing. See if... Oh, Spitfires. That's quick stack is back. See if we can get a breakaway. They're needing those breakaways to get these scores. It looks like the Quackheads have just been keeping somebody back, so it's been tougher for Spitfire to get those breakaways.
Yeah, and it's been working out. Right there was a prime example of that back play kind of working out. Dage is going to send this one up across to the boss. The boss send it down. Oh, the stunned out goalie, Snowy Blue, stuns out the goalie, says thank you very much for the disc and tucks it in. Where's this coming from? Yeah, you should take a timeout. This is absolutely the right time to. Spitfire has been sent reeling by the Quackheads, who, you know, they weren't doing very well at all in the first round. They come out, improve little by little over round 2, and now in round 3, they're overwhelming Spitfire.
Yes, wonderful timeout here. Still plenty of time. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left of this match, so plenty of time to come back from this 7-point deficit. But yeah, just the timeout, something that you don't always see in the lower matches, but definitely whenever these diamond teams, any advantage just to ice the other team, maybe just to break the momentum in any way you can, they'll take those.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, this is absolutely the time and place to take a timeout, and you got to do it before things get too bad, because there's an art to taking timeouts. Because if you take it after another couple scores happen, sure, it's like at the lowest of the low, but you really don't want to let it get there, right? You want to be able to identify, hey, things are trending in the wrong direction, and give yourself less of a mountain to need to climb back over. And so, and that mountain is really coming in on the backs of Dage and the boss, who have been putting in incredible work getting on the scoreboard. Like, they're the ones getting the goals, but it's still a matter of the Quackheads get set up, and once they get set up, I cannot remember a time that they've actually been stopped from scoring once they got themselves comfortable and set up around that bubble.
Yeah, that bubble attack has been quite well, has been real on point for Quackheads. We'll just have to see what the Spitfire can come back with. But I think that's what I saw. They were like, the Quackheads were leaving somebody a little bit farther back, so it was harder for Spitfire to make those breakaways. So maybe the breakaways to a little bit shorter, more recoverable. We have passes out. The game is on. We have Spitfire moving up. What a duck. Shot in a score on top pocket. What a timeout. Coming back with a nice 2 points.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see if you're a Spitfire fan. Shout out to Multi being all excited for them in the chat. Yeah, that's exactly what they needed. Suddenly we're back to a 2-score game. Perfectly what you want to see as we are over the midway point now. Interesting pass that somehow gets by the stack, but not coming in with enough speed as it's going to be Gianluca getting that steal. Is going to send this one in. They've got all the numbers. There's 4 of them there. They're going to put this one in for 2 points, and hey, suddenly back-to-back points, and that lead has been cut. It was a 7-point lead, now down to just a 3-point lead. We have ourselves back into 1-score game. Excellent adjustments by Spitfire. They're coming out looking hot here.
That was less than a minute off the clock, too, so that was an excellent timeout with a nice quick scoring there. We've got a pass to the left tunnel. That stack was almost on it, recovered by Spitfire. Spitfire throwing up to tunnel. Can that stack get there? We've got Quackheads needs to get set up in the bubble. Looks like Spitfire is all set up here. It's going to be a rough one here. Can they? Oh, dunk in by Middleman.
Yeah, Middleman getting a piece of it, but not enough of it. Spitfire, they've worked their way back to a 1-point game here. We've had a couple of plays here now where it's just been a 4-on-1, 4 Spitfire players around that bubble. Quackheads, I don't know, are they looking to, prioritize getting those quick plays and increasing their scores? Because they really don't have anyone back on defense. They are going to slow it down here. Snowy Blue is going to clear this one ahead, and that stack does get broken up at least for a moment, but here they come. Andrew and Misty coming in. The long shot isn't going to connect, and there's no one down there, which means it is a turnover, and a good chance Starkey makes a good read on that bounce, is going to clear this one in. It's in a dangerous position. We got ourselves a 4-and-1 again, and there's a 3 as Misty slaps it in. Spitfire with 9 unanswered points to go up 12-10 here.
Wow, what a turnaround. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. We're going to have to see if Quackheads can turn this around now. They're coming out of the tubes right now. They're going to be quick here. Quick relay. Let's see if they can buy some points. They are in their nice setup here. Ooh, that front stack of Spitfire coming out. Do they have another breakaway here? Backstab cleans that one up. Luca with the 3-pointer from long out. 5-point deficit here Offbeat. It's getting close.
This is wild. I mean, we didn't see this coming in. The Quackheads jumping out to the huge lead and Spitfire storming back like this. But they've been doing a good job of kind of disrupting the style of game that Quackheads like to play. They've been needing to, that stack is just applying so much pressure here, and they've done it again. Andrew and Misty, they're making this happen, and then are getting rewarded back on the other side. Another one in! Misty finds the top pocket. Like, honestly, we need a timeout here from Quackheads, because that's 15 unanswered points going from 3-10 to 18-10. This is insane.
Quackheads doesn't have the timeout since they burned it trying to get that player in, though.
They
just have to roll. They just have to go. They have to fight this one out. Time is running out. But here we have a shot pressuring on goal, crossing it in, see if we can set that bubble offense up. It's almost set here. Let's see if we can work it in. A dunk. They're fighting for it. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. 6 points.
Still technically possible, but the style of game that Quackheads really like to play doesn't necessarily lend itself to a lot of quick chances. Yes, they're absolutely good. They have capitalized a few times on some fast breaks, but their style of game has been more so, get in, set up that bubble offense, and they can't really rely on that anymore because there's not enough time to set that one up. They do get a steal here, though. Snowy Blue with critical one. Oh, but not able to capitalize. It's set right into the hands of Andu. They're able to get back on this one, but with 36 seconds left and a stack coming in the other way, Starkey is going to finish this one off. Throw back to 2012 because the score is 2012. I apologize. 25 seconds left on the clock, and that is going to just about do it.
That might have done it there, Offbeat. Spitfire looking strong with that timeout. I want to be in that locker room to see what they had said, because that was an impressive turnaround, I have to say. But Quackheads moving up with their last attempt, see if they can get a couple more points here on the board, pressing it up. I mean, those passes are just so clean here. But just couldn't walk away with the win. What a fight, though. What a game, Offbeat.
Yeah. Excellent game. Was a ton of fun, start to finish. Twists and turns that I didn't see coming. I don't think any of us really did. Huge shout out to Quackheads though, who after a very tough first round came out here and gave us a real show here. Perfect way to close out the stream. Was a ton of fun. We got a little bit of everything here. But at the end of the day, Misty and Andu, that stack up front, putting in work, causing the turnovers, and really the main cause of that huge comeback we got to see here.
Yeah, what a wonderful match that was. Back and forth, good story all around. But yes, that Misty, Ando, Starkey, Misty with 19 points, Starkey with 15. All around, we have Ando with 8 assists here. And also pointing out on Quackheads, Dodge was fighting it. 36 stuns.
Yeah, wow. There's always one, right? and if it's going to be someone, it's going to be Dage. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and watching. It has been a ton of fun here doing these EU games on stream for you guys. So, quick recap. I have been Offbeat. My lovely co-caster here today has been Naticus. Wonder Team Man, putting in excellent work, as always, on the cams for us. Showing up and making my day nice and easy, because all I have to do is show up and talk. And you all know that I can talk. All right. It's been a lot of fun. Don't forget to leave a follow on the channel if you have not already. Lots of games here to come up. Guys, you are very welcome for the stream. Always a pleasure. Have yourselves a great rest of your evening if you're in EU. If you're NA, still lots of time left. Go out, enjoy your last day of the weekend. Have yourselves a good rest of your week. Love you all. Peace.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.